I think it's Russ that I'm most disappointed in last night. Now, the good news, we turned a 1-4 night into a 2-3 night. So we're moving in the right direction. But why? Why did you let me put faith in Russell Westbrook? In the one category that, logically speaking, made no sense. And you allowed me to do it. Look, I got people here. I mean, there are people relying on this video, either to tail or to fade. You never know. And you gave me just a ridiculous bet, and I went with it. And I rarely blame anyone else on this video today. But my goodness, how could I just ignore? And I told you we were done with D'Lo, but we went back to the turnovers prop. I maintain this is a prop, a beatable prop. It's 5 bets in 5 minutes. I'm going to run the clock. Start the clock. Jeez, man. What a disaster. Russell Westbrook. All right, we're going to target desperation. We're also going to target closeout. We got a lot of good things to target. And the first is an over 202.5. While you may see a scenario with Miami laying down or the Lakers laying down, even believing that the Knicks would just lay down and die and know that they all can fight another day at home and clinch and win on and all this bullshit that's being surrounded on the worst take and other shows in the morning. Here's the harsh reality. These teams are either coached or led by individuals who just won't let that happen. So Tom Thibodeau, Jalen Brunson, who is an extension of any coach successful, at least on the floor, as well as just an immense talent, Villanova. But the beauty of this game is that the total has dipped so low. Now, Cleveland is going to impose their will, at least attempt to, from a defensive standpoint. But the Knicks can fly. The Knicks can get some points up. You give me 1.5 halves from Julius Randle, just depending on how you want to spread that out. And this game gets 203 at the very least. You get a secondary consistent scorer from the Knicks, and that's where we are. And I think, honestly, we can get that. All right? So we move on. The next is going to be, as I mentioned, it's either coach or player. In this case, it's a player. The combo for LeBron James is just too low. When you look at this closeout scenario, nothing needs to be predicated on, well, LeBron has to, no, or the Lakers have to, no. LeBron's presence in this series is being felt exponentially, of course. And we know that the Dillon Brooks nonsense, and look, I have nothing wrong with Dillon Brooks, love rooting for the kid, but we know outside of, like ruining a series by just talking, but we know that LeBron James is taking it personal. And that doesn't need to be scoring. I don't want to focus on him dropping 50. I'd rather focus on, in this case, him impacting the game on multiple levels. Third of our fourth game, again, it's going to be an over. Well, it's going to be the 11.5 we're going to take. Jimmy Butler, Eric Spoelstra. This, I don't expect 50, nor do I expect the Miami Heat to win. But 11.5 points for a team that is down significantly. And, injury is going to play a big part of this, too, because, you still don't have Tyler Hero, now Bam. But Bam's going to play. And Bam hasn't been, we went under Bam's points last time. That was a few that hit. I think it was alone that hit. No, maybe that was the other day, last week. They all blend together. But in this case, Miami plus 11.5, there is just no give up for this Heat team to where they're going to be down by 15, 16 points in the second half and quit. So that 11.5 becomes dangerous. Again, look at what we're talking about Miami covering. If you have a bench clear out and then it's Caleb Martin and a bunch of guys you don't know, it's a little bit of a different story, but that's what we're betting on. We're betting to avoid that more so than anything else. Last game, at least for the NBA, on the docket here. And this one, let's go to the famous, the prop that you can't bet anywhere else. And I maintain this is a beatable market. And Jordan Poole is going to be good for 3 turnovers tonight, and that's why we go over 2.5. I like Jordan Poole on the floor a lot. There's going to be a lot of Jordan Poole minutes like him as far as building a 3 ladder. Definitely take him for 4 threes tonight on an alt. Just a lot of action for Jordan Poole, a lot of minutes for Jordan Poole. I'm not necessarily in agreement that the Golden State Warriors win this game or maybe even hang in this game. So threading that line of starter / all right, start running some other guys out will be Jordan Poole over Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Kevon Looney. So Poole over 2.5 turnovers. That's our fourth bet. Last one. I don't give a shit. We're going back to the NHL. It's been a rocky road, and I'm going to lay the 130 on the puck line. Rarely do we play the puck line outside of a parlay. Technically, this is a parlay, but it's not a parlay video. That's the other video. Panthers are done. They're cooked. You have any fight left them, and the expectation here is that Boston just rolls. Look at that, minus 245 on the money line for Boston. That they just absolutely roll here. Florida, they have enough to keep this thing low. This should be a 4 to 5 goal total. And that's all I ask. You get me under 5, even 5 with a push, but you get me 4 or less goals in this game, and Florida's hanging at least a goal. They lose in overtime or they lose by 1 in regulation. I'm willing to bank that at minus 130. 5 bets in 5 minutes. Now, on DraftKings, let me tell you what's happening here. Okay, and you can see, not Russ, all right, but you can see above me, this thing is awesome on DraftKings. So if you're not on DK, I just gave you a reason with this market, this turnover market, which you can use in parlays, you can build all around. They're available in same-game parlays too. So there are things, and we'll do it on a daily basis. I have a daily turnover sweat with you. I'm betting these like you're betting these. So or you're fading, whatever. We have a daily turnover sweat, right? That's a DK only special. So if you're brand new to DraftKings, you want to sign up, take 60 seconds, put $5 in, bet it on the heaviest money line you can find. Doesn't need a win. That's the beauty of it, right? So forget the puck line here for Florida, although that's part of our 5 and 5. I don't want to mess with this beautiful picture. But put that $5 on the Panthers to win it plus 205 outright. Extend the series. You never know. Atlanta just won last night to extend that series with the Celtics. Put the $5 on anything. If it hits, it hits. Great. If not, then you get the 150 back anyway. You're going to get 150 back either way, so you might as well jump in on this. 5 and 5 over 202.5. Knicks, Cavs, 42.5. LeBron, PRA, Miami Heat plus 11.5. Over 2.5. Jordan Poole. Florida Panthers plus 1.5. So there you have it. That's your 5 and 5. I would love for you on the way out to come hang with us on the Discord. Why? Another nice, great night. This is what we're doing, by the way, on the Discord, just to show you what's going on. We are sharing on the Discord. This wasn't even on my page. This was me just plopping in over on Ben Ross's page and saying, hey, what do you think about this? Nuggets to trail by 15 plus. Your thoughts? Your thoughts? Oh, yeah, by the way, Nuggets were down by 10. They were down by 15. And they won. And we'll take it. Couple quarter unit plays right there for nearly, 4 full units? That's not bad, man. That is not a bad day's work. And it's all on the Discord for you. That's it. And we'd like you to join. There's a link below. You want parlays, you want ridiculous plays, we got it all, everything in between. We'll see you today at 4 o'clock.